What is going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for jumping on. If you're jumping on live, I always do these impromptu live streams, and then I wonder why no one shows up and hangs out on the live show. I'm super excited about today's live stream. I got some fun goodies in the mail, and then I also thought, oh, this might be a really good time to jump over and maybe do a little bit of a recap for Ecamm's Creator Camp 24, which I just got back from not too long ago. So I'm actually gonna try to turn down my headphones really quickly here. Okay, cool. Just in the new little microphone I got, so I'm learning all the ins and outs of it. Thanks to SHURE for sending over the new MV7 Plus, which is what I am currently using right now, which is pretty sick. I haven't dove into I started to sound like AI. I've not delved into the in and outs of this microphone quite yet. But I did download their Shure Motive. Let's see, hold on. Let me make sure I get the name right. It's called the Motive Mix app. So it's I think a fairly new app for your desktop for Mac or Windows. And so I messed with it. I've downloaded it and I get this running through it, and you can change all the settings in the microphone. And what I like about it is you can change the settings. You can kind of dial it in on the app, but it actually saves onto the microphone. So if you take the microphone and plug it into something else, like your phone or something of that nature, then it will continue to use the settings that you preloaded in there. So I haven't messed with it too much, but a couple things I noticed right out of the box, it's a little bit different than the regular MV7. Is it does have a little bit thicker or like a longer piece of the wind cover here, or the foam is a little bit longer, which keeps your mouth a little bit further from the diaphragm, more like the Shure SM7B, which a lot of people with the MV7 would just order that and put it on their mic to create a little bit more air, a little bit more distance from the pickup of the microphone, making it not have as many plosives. But now this mic has this Motive Mix app, which is pretty crazy. I don't even know if I can share my screen. I wasn't really prepared for this live show. Not to even do a show, just want to do a live and hang out and talk about how excited I am. But I'll dive into it and show some more settings. But it does have real-time denoiser, a denoiser on it, and then a popper stopper, so it keeps those plosives from imploding. So if you're like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, it probably doesn't sound near as crazy as the old MV7. And this has USB-C now, not USB micro. Shout out to my friend John Dispenza. He actually hates micro, and when I got in the MV7, I was like, look at this, and he's like, it has micro, I hate it, I never want to talk to you again. And now he's going to be proud of this one when he sees this show. He's going to be proud of it. So if you're watching live, let me know where you're watching from. Say hello there. If you're wherever you're watching from, let me know. You can say hello. And then another thing that I just got out of the mail is the Move mic right here, baby. Check that out. This is with the receiver kit. This is the Move Mic 2. So it's got these two wireless microphones and the receiver. But you can use these two microphones just with your phone, which I'm excited to jump into this one later. I've not even opened up the package. I literally just got it in the mail yesterday. Thanks to my friends over at SHURE for hooking me up. I got to spend some time with them at Ecamm Creator Camp. And then they are like, hey, we want to send you a couple things. So they sent me this sick mic, the MV7 Plus. And it's a podcasting kit too. So it comes with this gator stand, which I'm going to use this, but usually I use these like hold cameras or whatever. But yeah, this thing is pretty solid. Nice little mic stand, but I try to keep stuff off my desk. So I got this on the Elgato whatever arm. So what's up? What's up, Matt Haas? What's up, Bob? Good to see you guys. Greetings from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That's what I'm talking about. It's probably cold up there. I think it's like 80 degrees here, or it's going to be 80. I think the promise from the weather guy is 80. Is it? No, 76 today. Hopefully 80 tomorrow because I'm going to mow the yard. But anyway, let me recap a little bit about Ecamm Creator Camp 24. It was awesome. I went as a presenter or a workshop leader, I guess. I don't know how many months ago, maybe back in June, Katie Fox from the Ecamm team. She's the marketing director, I believe, if I had that correct. And she was like, "Hey, can you come in October and talk and do a workshop and partner with Mary Lou Mandel about content monetization and like how to make money, like live selling, shoppable content, all that fun stuff." And I was like, "Sure, yeah, I'm excited to do that." And then I really had no idea exactly what I was getting myself into, which was pretty fun. But let's see, we got Hank on. We got what's up, Hank? I'm gonna bring these comments up and see how crazy they look because I haven't set this stuff up. Here we go. Hank says he got his MV7 Plus podcast kit just came in the mail. That's what I'm talking about. And Matt says it's 58 and chilly, so we got 20 degrees on you, Matt, which I'm pretty stoked about. Oh, and Matt, hold on one second. I don't know if I could reach it. I'm gonna have to pull out my headphones, which I don't know why I need headphones anyway. Stay right here. Don't leave. My guy Matt, look at this. Love it. Got it here. I'm putting my headphones back on just to monitor my own audio, which I don't really need to, but I'm going to. So yeah, there we go. I'm back on Facebook and I've been live all day. That's what I'm talking about. Good. You've been live all day. Check this out, guys. Go check out my friend Matt, matthaas.com right there. Check it out. Look at this thing. How cool is that? Super talented guy, creates all kinds of cool content and does some woodworking stuff. And anyway, go follow him. Go check out his website. And if you spell it wrong, you'll still probably find it because he's a funny dude. So met him at Creator Camp for Ecamm. So that was one of those fun things. And also go ahead and like this. Give this a thumbs up if you like this stream. That's what this thing was designed to do. So I can just hold it and tell you to give it a thumbs up, which is pretty fun. Oh, you know what? Let me put my little logo up here. There we go. I forgot my little Dillbilly logo. I was making a brand video earlier and took it down. But anyway, so Creator Camp, that was one of the fun parts about it is I met a lot of cool people who I've never met before. So I met Matt there. Man, I met so many cool people. I think there's over 100 campers or something like that that were a part of it, and they were groups of like 5 groups, and they all had their like different tribes, different colors. Some of them had logos and signs, and I'm not doing a very good job at showing pictures because I didn't really take a lot of pictures. But let me see if I can. I might see if I can find some just to show you, because there was one of squeeze the. Oh yeah, here's like the orange team. Let's see if we can see this. This is a horrible. But anyway, there's the orange team. They have their own signs. They got matching shirts, and it was super sick. So I didn't realize that going into it that's what was happening. So they had little 5 cabins. It was 5 different colors, and throughout the whole camp, they had like objectives and things where they could like earn camp cash. Which was pretty cool. So I wasn't really a part of that. I was more just a workshop leader, and getting to do the workshop thing. So it was kind of cool for me because I got to meet everybody and like see everybody come into class and into these workshops. So that was a lot of fun. However, it looked like, as from the camper point of view, that they just had a ton of fun and a lot of camaraderie between with the team itself, and then a lot of competition between the other teams. But it was still friendly because we're all Ecamm fam at the end of the day. So it was a lot of fun to just be a part of the event. And I've been an Ecamm customer, I don't know, since 2019, so 4 or 5 years, almost 6 years. And I never been to an Ecamm event, and I've not really met a lot of people in person from Ecamm. And so I was a little bit nervous for a couple of reasons, and I've shared this already on a couple streams doing recaps. But I was a little bit nervous because the old rule of thumb is like, don't meet your heroes because they might not be as cool in person as they are on screen or on the internet or on their YouTube channel or whatever. And so there's like a little part of me that's like, I don't know, do I really want to go do this? And then I walk in, and the first people I see right when I get out of my car, I get into the hotel, and I see the CTV, but they're the creative amplifiers. You can find them on YouTube, and there's a trio, and it's Mark, Lisa, and Neil, and they're sitting in the lobby, and super. I saw them online. I've seen their YouTube channel, and I'm like, "Oh, man, there they are." Like, I'm starstruck a little bit, just seeing people, in person that I've normally just seen online, and they were the nicest people ever. Neil is in Portugal, Mark is from the UK, I think he's in London, in that area, and then Lisa is from, California, and so they all met the previous year at Ecamm Camp 23, and then they decided to do a show together, and then for the event, they were doing coverage of the event, as Camp Creator Camp TV, so CCTV, and they did just a phenomenal job, and I had a chance, one night to be on their show for just a little bit, and they had this booth, kind of this, this booth where you're like standing behind it. So think about like sports commentators or whatever. And it was two of them when I was on the show, and I had the third microphone. And it had the CCTV thing, and it just felt, it was awesome. It was like probably the most fun I've had like on a live stream with other people. It was in person. We were standing up. The energy was high. We're like in this bar called the Outrider there in Amesbury, Massachusetts, and it was just so much fun. It was like probably one of the funnest I've. I even thought about just standing up and holding this microphone. But there was like a lot of noise behind us, and it was just like it was like so much energy. It was a lot of fun. So those guys are super fun to be around, and so it was a good time. So those were the first people I met. Was the CCTV creative amplifiers, and then I quickly met like Doc Rock. I met Katie from Ecamm team. Let's see, who else did I meet? I met Caleb from the Ecamm team, and so you see these people, and they're building this community, and they're really running the community online. And then when you meet them in person, it just kind of comes full circle, and you're like, wow, this is really fun. Everybody has legs, we're used to seeing people's torso up, but they all had legs, so that was pretty cool. For the most part, I think everybody had legs. Even if they didn't, they were still awesome. But I think they had them. I think they had legs for sure. I'm gonna jump over here to Matt real quick. What says Matt says, good lord, what's going on with my comments? Matt says, my plan, make post Amazon review videos this weekend. Join your mastermind. My new Amazon why did that go? My new Amazon video. Wait, Amazon Video Studio is already ready. Dude, he's taking massive amounts of action. That's awesome, Matt. New desks, new gear. I'm going all in, baby. Legs. Haha, that's a good one. Oh yeah, we love you so much. Some of us decided to put your face on the back of our laptops. Oh yeah, I found some stickers in my bag, and I started giving them out the last couple of days. And I don't know, you can probably see it. It's on a coaster back there, but my wife illustrated a. I don't think I have any to show you, but anyway, it's just my logo. Oh, it's right there, right up here. Boop, that's it. So those were like little stickers. In any way, so my wife illustrated that. So it was a lot of fun. That's funny, Hank. So let's see. So yeah, that was my first day. I kind of got in. This was last Monday or Monday, whatever Monday the 14th was. I flew from Wilmington to LaGuardia, New York, and then over to Boston, and then from Boston to Amesbury. Walked in the hotel, saw that crew, and then got to meet just a ton of people that night. From Loria Petrucci, which is like just, I think I butchered her last name just now, but anyway, she's like been in the industry forever. I mean, she is top notch. One of the people I watched when I was, getting into live streaming and trying to learn it and trying to learn Ecamm and all those things. She was one of the people I watched her channel a lot. Then you had, who else did I meet that first night? Ken and Glenn, the creators of Ecamm, which was pretty cool. And you never know how people are gonna be in person, especially when they're at that level of like they own this whole thing, right? So you're like, I don't know, are they gonna be approachable? Are they not? Are they gonna be chill? They're even gonna be there. And they were there the first night. We had a little staff meetup, and we all went to this little brewery, and we're just kind of hanging out. Super nice guys. I mean, very curious about everyone's projects, what they're doing, how they use Ecamm, and you could tell they're just like in it, man. They're just like in it for the people. They're in it to create a amazing platform that works for us as content creators. And so it was really cool to see them and the Ecamm team really just taking care of the people they invited to come speak and do certain things during the event. So like, yeah, I met so many people like Camera Junkie. Um, some of these people I know their names. Some people I don't know their names. I just call them by their screen name. Yo, what's up, Jillian Roberts? What's up, Jilly? We still got to do the Jilly and Billy show. So great to get to know you a bit. Your session was great. Lots of fun. I guess I should put this on the screen. This is just huge. Like, yeah, sure. I'm a live streamer. I'm like amateur hour. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I met Jillian, and there's like people I've like Kirk. I met my friend Kirk Nugent. So I've been on. I think we've been on streams together, maybe just online, but to meet in person was a lot of fun to meet those just these different creators who are very similar in their approach to content creation via software. We all kind of use the same software, but we create vastly different projects. So some people are, using using Ecamm to do like live production for other people, church service stuff. I mean, they've done all kinds of stuff, podcasting, YouTube channels. I do mostly product demo videos for Amazon sellers. I mean, there's just like a ton of ideas that you just get by meeting people and go, oh, how do you use Ecamm, or what do you use it for, or whatever. There's some people there who are just getting used to it, who purchased a subscription and never even turned it on, and they're like, I don't know, I'm just here trying to figure it out, which was pretty cool. Uh, Louis Vega is the man. Oh my gosh, yeah, he is. Camera Junkie, Luis, yeah, he is the man. Helped me with my tech issue. Very thankful. Everyone was great. Truly great, Matt says. Yeah, man, he had so much gear. Of course, I guess if you're a camera junkie, you have to have a lot of gear. But dude, he had so much, and it was all just sick. Like that camera rig he was carrying around. I was just like, I told him at one point, I'm like, dude, you should do the monetization track because we're not on the same level, man. I'm not even buying gear like that. So that was a lot of fun. Got to meet Adrian Salisbury, which does a ton of like tutorials and Ecamm tutorials. And every time I turn on his live show or I turn on, his YouTube channel, I'm like, golly, how did you get that video so crispy and like the whole set and everything looks good? I mean, look at mine. I just take crap I find on the street or people send me for free and I just hang it on the wall. And I stole this poster, by the way. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. If Katie watches, I'm sorry, Katie, but yeah. Anyway, it was there. No one's gonna use it. It's dated. It says 24 on it. I stole it. I stole that poster. I stole it right off the wall. Boop. Just put it on there. Yeah, if you don't want me to steal it next time, you probably just gonna have to concrete it down. I'm seeing Katie tonight. I'm telling. Tell her. Look, I just stole it. That's Mary Lou and myself, and that's our little poster that was outside of the wall, and that thing is super cool. Oh, you stole yours last year. Okay, cool. So I'm not. Somebody told me that. Somebody, I think it was Mary Lou, said, "Don't worry about it. I took mine from last year." And so, yeah, I quickly grabbed that before somebody else could and shoved it in my bag, and took it home. I think I was on the trolley carrying it back to the hotel. Um, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. What else happened at Creator Camp that was so fun? I mean, there was Ecamm really. I mean, it was like I've been to a lot of events. I've put on a lot of events, but I've been to a ton of events. And the attention to detail of just taking care of people was crazy. I mean, just everything that they did, every little. I mean, we got this gift bag, and it's got like, it's got like these lights in it, like this little newer light. There was stickers in there. There was what else was in there? There's like little gray cards and white cards and some video stuff. And I mean, it was just crazy. I was just thinking like, wow, that's pretty. I mean, you're talking like over 100 people, like 120 something people probably is all getting the hookup. Water bottle. So I get a cool little water bottle back there. So that also came in that bag. I almost forgot about that. So they hooked everybody up. They took care of us, the people who came to speak. I mean, it was just phenomenal. It's like every little detail that you could think of. The food was delicious. the cookies on opening nights. They had like this. I can't remember the food. I was just so excited about what was going on. I don't even think I remember eating. But they like a beautiful dinner, beautiful tent, beautiful everything. I need to get pictures together. I suck at this. It was awesome. Let me see if I can find a picture of that tent. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Oh yeah, yeah. Here you go. This is this is a very manual process. But look at this tent. It was like in the back of like the backyard of a mansion. It was so sick. I couldn't even believe it. And it was just awesome. How they took care of every single person, every single detail while we were there. So it was incredible. It was actually a trip that I was really anxious to go on because that's kind of my baseline is like anxious. And even the night before, I told my wife, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be gone for a week. Like, this is crazy. I just hope it's fun. Like all the negatives were kind of going through my head. And then when I got there and I started meeting people and meeting faces, familiar faces, of people I've seen, and it was just like, wow, I found my people. Because where I live, I'm sure there's content creators. I'm sure there's a ton of, but I don't know any of them. If there's people in this area that use Ecamm, I don't know any of them. I did meet some people from like 2 or 3 hours away at the camp that are in North Carolina, so that's kind of fun. So it's a little different, when you work by yourself, you're a solopreneur. I'm in my studio, most of the time by myself, just creating content, creating product demo videos. And then you go and there's like 100 other people who do something that you do that nerd out the same way you nerd out. It's like really cool. It's really refreshing, even though I was exhausted, when I got home, and I'm like, "Man, I just need, like, 3 days of, like, don't talk to me. Just let me relax. Don't ask me any more questions. I don't wanna tell you anything." That was how it was for the first few days afterward, but because it was just every moment, you're just being inspired and trying to inspire, like, that's the 2 ways I can think of. It's like, I was being inspired and then trying to be inspirational at the same time to other people in their content creator journey. So yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah, we had a great time. Let's see. Let's check the comments. I'm sorry, I'm bad at going live. I'm just talking I'm talking like crazy. Ecamm fan for the win. What's up, Brandy? Good to see you. I watched that go down on the trolley. So you watched my theft. Would the camp be something that you would come back to as a student? Yeah, I actually had this conversation with somebody the other day, and I said I would have probably been hesitant, just my personality, to sign up as a student before I went to go speak. Which actually, now that I've done the speaking part, maybe I would have preferred to go as a student first to kind of get an idea of what it was. But yeah, now that I've been, I would sign up every year. Like, I'm going or I'm trying to go. However, I do think there's limited spots. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't see all the promotion up to camp. So, I don't know. I mean, it was such a fun experience. Um, I would probably go as a camper, and then maybe I would let other people have a chance to go if there's only a limited number of spots. Or maybe they'll do multiple per year and give their community more chances. I don't know. So yeah, definitely. I love my water bottle. Takes care of the fam. Yeah, Ecamm does, man. They took care of us good. It was awesome. I use that little newer light already. Yeah, I actually have one right here. It's not the one. I think this one connects to an app. Yeah, this one does connect to an app because this is the RGB 6.2. That's the 6.1. So I don't think that one does. So yeah, I've been using it a little bit as well. I got to figure out the best case scenario with that thing, but anyway, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. The workshop that we did, actually, I was kind of jealous because when campers would come through, I'd be like, "Oh, hey, how's your day? How's your workshop?" Or if I was talking to somebody at lunch, and they'd be telling me about like Kat's workshop and Jeff's workshop, and all these different workshops that were going on, and Anna and Fulgence were doing, like headshot clinics, but then they're also, I don't even know the name of their workshop. I think they were doing, a different workshop as well. And I was just like a little bit jealous. I'm like, dang. And it was all just really good information and takeaways were awesome. So yeah, I think there is a benefit of, going back as a camper and not as a presenter or a leader of a workshop. But I had a lot of fun doing the workshop. And the funny part was was going into it, I'm a pretty boring person. I was having this conversation with my wife last night where I think my brain just goes all day. It's just all day. It's like ADHD, diagnosed as a kid, just it just fires on all cylinders. So my internal brain thinks that my outernal body is doing the same stuff, just real like excited and sporadic and whatever. And my wife is like, "No, you're like pretty chill, for the most part. Like you're just chill. Like you're not um you're not that exciting." I mean, whatever. I mean, whatever. I think I got funny jokes. I think I'm a funny guy at times, but Mary Lou Mandel was next level energy. She was next level brainstorming this session, and we just didn't want to do presentation style, like here's our big TV and here's our, presentation. Let's just talk through it. Even though I think you get a lot of value from that, we really wanted to do something different. And so when I got there, she had this like these three games kind of lined up. So it was a relay race, which was basically just sharing, like benefits and features. And we're talking, just talking about it because we both are in kind of that live selling, live shopping space or shoppable content. And so, if I got this product, one of the features might be it has two microphones that connect to the receiver, and really the benefit would be I can interview somebody else and they can have a separate mic, a separate audio track, all that fun stuff. So anyway, it's like a relay race of matching these cards up, and had a couple minutes to match it up, and whatever team won, like the four, we like broke every cabin up into four teams, then they had more time in the money machine, which the money machine was fire. That they had Camp Cash in there and all that fun stuff. And so that was a lot of fun. So that was the first game. The second game was like a date, kind of like a play off that dating show where it's like four people, and then you get to one person, and they all tell stuff about themselves, and this person kind of blindly picks which one they want. So we kind of did that with, you guys are the live sellers, and then this is the buyer, and so Bobby Las Vegas. I got to find a picture of Bobby Las Vegas. Bobby Bobby Las Vegas is what I ended up naming this character. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's just bring in Bobby Las Vegas. Bam, there he is. Look at Bobby. There's Bobby Las Vegas. The hair, the glasses, and that hideous jacket. That is Bobby Las Vegas. And oh yeah, you can see that. Let me bring that back in again. You can see those four people back there behind me. They were taking products that I sent up that people from Amazon sent to me, and they had like a minute to figure out, how to pitch this product, and then I would like turn around and reward the person, the winner, as the best pitch or whatever. So that was yeah, Matt, Bobby Las Vegas. So that was a lot of fun. So that was like the second game, and then the third one we changed out. I think the first workshop, or maybe the first, yeah, maybe the first two, because we did five total. We did another game, but it didn't really go over the way we thought. So we actually switched it up and had people just quickly pitching as many products as they could in 1 minute on their team, and then they won, whatever more time in the money machine. So it was a lot of fun. If it wasn't for Mary Lou, it would have probably been just a snooze fest if I were running the show. So it was very inspiring to work with somebody like that who didn't care to go the extra mile, didn't care to put in the work to, really come up with something fun that I think people will talk about for a long time. And a lot of people did. They're like, dude, that was so fun. We got people up and moving, got them thinking about product, to get them thinking about monetization just a little bit differently than traditional, content monetization. Or some people didn't even think about monetization. Like a lot of people came up to me afterwards, like, dude, I didn't even know I could create, income off of this. I didn't know I could generate revenue off of this, what, like showing up live or, whatever, like doing product videos. stuff like that. So hopefully it was inspiring for people. Those were all the the pros. Beautiful little town of Amesbury. It was so much fun. Everything was in walking distance, so we were able to get to all the events going around town, little coffee shops, coffee talks that were happening in the morning. They had tech clinics, so if you needed to, say, "Hey, I can't get something working, help me. My camera's not working, my Ecamm," whatever you needed, they would like walk you through it and help you. So yeah, all that was pretty sick. And then the highlight for me really was, I mean, meeting everybody, yes, building new relationships, solidifying relationships, shaking hands with people I've talked to online but never in person. Really seeing those light bulbs come on was so fulfilling for the stuff that I was sharing about during the camp, and then meeting like brands that I've worked with. So like I've worked with like SHURE before, so I worked with them on some projects, and so just to be able to meet them in person and talk to them and learn about just personal stuff like, oh, you produce music, you're a singer, you're a musician, like, and you work at SHURE. Like it was cool to put a human to a brand essentially, and it's not just be a name on an email. So that was a lot of fun, and so we had a lot of fun doing that. And then also meeting other people from other companies, and Zoom was there. So Andy from Zoom, I get to spend some time with him on one of the bus trips to where do we go? Maybe it was on the way back from the opening night, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, so I get to spend some time with him. I get to spend some time with Mario from Sure. I get to spend some time with another gentleman. I can't remember his name, Jonathan or John. I don't know which one he prefers from Logitech. I get to spend some time with him on a bus. And so that was kind of cool to learn about. I'm a person who works with a lot of brands, but most of those brands are overseas, so I don't really get to have many conversations about what do you look for when you're working with a content creator. What do you look for when you're working with an influencer? What whatever you want to call it. So it was really cool to like get that perspective to say, hey, here's what we're looking for, because I serve a community of content creators who are looking to make money creating content, and so it's really nice to be able to have their ideas and vice versa of what this relationship looks like between content creators and brands. So I thought that was really interesting. So we'll see what comes out of that. Had a very interesting conversation with Logitech and Jonathan. So I think we'll be able to do some really cool stuff, and if nothing else, just really educate content creators on what brands are really looking for and what bigger brands are definitely looking for. So a lot of fun. Anyway, I think that's my recap. I think I'm done. What am I at? 35 minutes. I got a call in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna jump off of here. But yeah, big shout out to Shure for giving me and sending me the MV7 Plus. I'm gonna be doing some more content about it, especially over on Amazon, and post it to YouTube. And then also the Move Mic 2 receiver kit. This thing is gonna be so sick. I used it while I was there, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So I might even, we'll see, but I'll probably use it to start creating all my content, because I have a over the head or whatever microphone here, and I always like the ones that are a little closer because they sound a little bit better, and it doesn't echo in my room as much in my studio space. I think that's it. I should have shared more pictures. I should have taken more pictures, but it's okay. I'll do that next year maybe. This year I was trying to be the moment. But Ecamm Creator Camp, what would I say about it? I would say it's badass. That's what I would say. And you need to get there. And if you don't get there, then I don't know what to tell you. But when they announced 2025, I would go immediately and sign up. And if you don't have Ecamm, then reach out to me. I have an affiliate link somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway, I got some resources links I'll send to you, and you can get on Ecamm if you're a Mac user, and it's so sick. And this is like I use it at like 2% of what I can. So I use this blah blah blah, and I use this blah blah blah, and I just do this, and that's how I shoot product demo videos. And then I have some B-roll occasionally where I'll bring in some B-roll footage. So here's some B-roll from earlier. So anyway, that's how I use Ecamm, and it makes me a lot of money every year, and it's a lot of fun, and I get a ton of products. And just this week, this is the only reason I'm going live in the middle of the day is because I've already recorded 50 product videos this week. So that is the downfall of me going to Ecamm Creator Camp. Is my one negative is I came back to like so many products. It was insane. But I'm getting caught up, so don't panic, brands. If you're watching, don't panic. Your stuff is on the way. I did not expect to have that many come in while I was gone. I thought I had planned a little bit better, but it's good because I can burn and churn with Ecamm. I can create. I think I created. Well, I created 50 this week, so averaging what 10 a day this week, and so that is it's gonna take me no time to get caught up. And then we're in the holiday season, baby. So let's go. It's go time. Make it rain. Make it rain. 50. That's right, Matt. 50. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. 50. And I think some of those are not published because the links didn't work on Amazon. So I'm waiting for updated links. But anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. I don't have any closing scene. I never do because I'm lame. So I'm just gonna hit finish. See ya.